So right here is where Denver 9 was just recording in here. Notice how you said are we recording? Denver 9 was sitting right here 2 days ago recording a Denver Broncos coach coming out the thing right here. So if they want to pull their shit, that's the clip I'll be using in court.
Well, they kind of changed
No,
that.
the designated
orders
area,
for that,
the
right?
designated area, the thing that he's talking about only applies to that visitation thing right there.
Yeah. We're not here for trouble, man. All we want is a jail roster, and we'll get out of here.
Yeah, I know. I just don't know if I can do that though, right? Like, I don't. Let me follow
Okay.
up with you.
No, can do the jail roster today or what? What's that
Sorry?
mean? What do you mean you don't know what to do?
Like, just hand out information like that. I'm not sure if I can do that. So, like I said, let me call the supervisor, and
The jail roster is supposed to be readily available any day. Like any day, I can come in every single day and ask for who's been in here, and there's supposed to be a list that like a binder or something I can inspect is the key word, meaning I can like inspect it right here, right now. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm asking. Then I was asking about my core request that said that they would have it here.
okay. Like I said, I'll help you out. So let me call the supervisor, and we'll go from there. Okay?
Again, we're not here for trouble, man. Okay? So you know, we're not here for trouble.
I'm
Hey,
not
and when you
You know
ask,
what I mean? I'm trying to be respectful, okay?
Yeah,
So,
sit here. I'm trying to call the supervisor.
okay, yeah, no worries, man.
Yeah.
Again,
Like,
this gets out of hand because we're trying to practice our constitutional rights. And there's no sense in that.
John, hey, he said, never mind. You can print out the roster. Yeah, he's saying he needed a supervisor for this, but when I came in here, he said, "Are you guys filming?" That's the first thing he said. So I want you guys to go to my community page and check out that 9 News was just standing here filming a Denver Broncos coach, right there, standing right there. And they were filming him come out that door in this lobby and watched him go out there. So that designated area with that court order thing only applies to that designated visiting area. So he's talking about he needs a supervisor. Hey, you can print out the roster too. You can print it out to me. Well, I'm gonna be giving it a number right now over a jail roster. You guys remember I was in here last time, they said they'd have it actually available on a Tuesday. John, thank you for coming in. My buffering? Yo, is the feed buffering or what? Thank you, Bill. GCM, thank you for coming in. So this dude's on the phone with the supervisor over a jail roster. He can just print it out. But his first question was, where are we filming in here? So I think that's why he called the supervisor, to be honest. He might be calling Denver PD or whatever it is. We went through this before already.
all right, gentlemen. So I got the supervisor coming down. You got the captain and the sergeant.
Why are they coming down though?
What's that?
Why are they coming down?
So they can speak because I asked you not to record, and you're still recording. There's a couple signs.
So you basically didn't do anything I asked you to do, but you called a supervisor down here just because I'm recording?
Again,
So I actually asked about the roster as well. So you'd have to call civil liabilities, and then the ones that.
No, it's supposed to be readily available. You can print it out to me right now. And I don't need a supervisor to come talk to me about filming. So
Yeah, well, I mean, there is signs that says you can't record.
it doesn't matter. Do you realize that 9 News was down here 2 days ago filming a Denver Broncos coach in the same lobby? And I was already in here a couple weeks ago filming my core request. So when you called Denver PD and they came and addressed me, since you're not post certified, they didn't arrest me. Do you understand that? You took my core request and I left peacefully after an hour and a half of you guys messing around. So you making that phone call right now does nothing. I'm not talking to anybody or answering any questions. If you're gonna illegally arrest me for doing the same thing that I just saw 9 News and I've already done here and established, that's on you. That designated area in that thing, yeah, in that memo, requires right there only that visitation area, and you'd have to be past that threshold. What did I just say? 9 News was just standing right here on Thursday filming a Denver's Broncos coach. No, I need the jail roster that's supposed to be readily available here. You could print it out. I'm not calling numbers.
We're here.
No.
Ilis, is that how you pronounce your name? Ilis. Look,
So this
we're here
guy-
peacefully. All we need is
so
a
he-
jail roster. We'll be out of
Yep.
here, man. We're not here to make you look bad, and we're not. And I'm not even filming the people in here.
Am I being honest though?
Yeah.
We were both in here last time filming. They called the PD because they're not post certified. You pulled the same shit that you're doing right now, saying that I can't be in here recording. What did that do? They came, they took my court request, and I left peacefully. So you're doing it? No, I'm not. I don't need to talk to any supervisor over a recording. I need the jail roster.
Oh boy, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. How we doing, guys? How we doing today?
Well, what can I do for you?
I'm moving for the jail roster.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
it.
So unfortunately, I can't give that out.
Why not? It's public record, correct?
so every-
Hey, let me ask this.
Sure.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're okay.
Campbell and Kulak.
Hey,
Okay, close. Okay. So this is all we need is the jail roster. I'm sure we could go online to get it because that's what you guys tell us.
Sure.
But in my opinion, if we have to go online, why do we got you guys here?
Colorado
I mean, that's-
Revised Statute
and
2472
that's all we want is the
203
jail
covers the
roster.
jail
We'll
roster.
hit it,
They
bud.
just don't authorize me to do that, unfortunately, by policy.
I don't need your authorization. It's supposed to be readily available every day. Meaning you could print it out to me right now. I'm not calling a number.
Yeah.
24-72-203 of CRS covers the jail roster. Meaning what I'm telling you right now is every single day I could walk in here and ask to see that binder of anybody that's been in jail. You're supposed to be readily available that I can inspect it. Keyword inspect.
Sure.
Now, whatever is coming out of your mouth right there after this fact of what I said that you're saying that you can't authorize something that's available, that's bull. Filming too, we already had the, are you post certified? Once again, I'm not leaving here without the jail roster, and I'm not getting intimidated about being
All we
filmed
need
too.
is the jail roster.
Yes, I don't need it,
again,
info
We're
or
not trying to
nothing.
be difficult.
Sure.
Okay? We just want what's right. I work
Just
hard for a
documentation.
living.
So if you refuse, you're gonna be,
just give us
remember the
jail
CRS
roster,
is you're gonna be
we'll
breaking.
done, man.
So-
It's that simple. And you say you're not authorized, but if we're authorized online, like she tried to give us
How's
just
this
now,
sheriff
correct?
department not
Yes,
post
it's an email.
certified?
Then why can't
This
you
is
just print
just,
it
this
out,
is the
you guys?
official,
I mean,
no.
That's.
Here's that sergeant again that came out here with that shit last time, I think, man.
And I've been
Hey, you gonna give me the jail roster?
100%.
Scabs up, what's your name?
Yeah, they just.
You know, you with me right here. We're not.
Oh, I
I'm
can
not-
film and I could be in here.
I
I
want
got
to
you.
blast you guys.
These
I
guys
don't
aren't
make
post
money.
certified. They called Denver
That's why I
PD
don't-
last
I
time,
do
pulled
not
this
make
shit.
Money off of this. It's not about the money.
So where's my court request? Huh?
Between us.
Can I have my court
So,
request?
the next person that
They said it
comes
was
in
supposed to
here,
be
you
here
get the-
available on a
Hey,
Tuesday.
can I get the jail roster? Because I want to find out.
They're just waiting on Denver PD. This is what this is all about.
Okay.
They're just-
this
No
is
one's
you.
called PD.
Okay.
Well, you better not because they already went through this last
Okay,
time, and
cool.
I'll be making
I'll take your
complaints
word
on
for
everybody's
that.
jacket that does
Disappoint
that.
us, guys.
I mean, everybody
again,
here.
I'm
He's
not-
got
we haven't
5 stripes,
authorized
5
any of
fries,
that. This
French fries stripes on his shit.
For core requests and stuff. It's just like if you asked anything from the city attorney's office or anything, they have a designated people who are authorized to release those documents, okay? I'm not authorized to do that.
Hey, are you a deputy or what?
I'm a captain.
Your captain, so are you above this guy with 5?
So yeah, that's a sergeant, this is a sergeant, that's a deputy right there.
So
Okay,
you
so
guys,
you are
again,
captain.
I get what you're saying to us, but Colorado law, as he explained it to us.
Yeah, we need a
all
phone
we need is
number
a
up in here.
roster. What we're specifically looking is for John Does, okay?
Okay.
See if you got any John Does, even if you give us
Sure.
that information, print it out for us, we'll be gone, guys.
John Doe, you
Bro, I
Like
just
John Doe
look.
people with our Jane
No,
Does,
it's
these
not.
are
It's not
ones.
Are you
Pacific.
saying
I.
like
It's.
staff roster? Or are you saying?
No.
Oh my
jail
God!
roster.
Do you guys are
Yeah.
standing here? You don't know what a jail
And
roster is, or
that's-
are you really
yeah,
playing
that's what
stupid
we're-
right now,
We're looking for.
bro?
I'm gonna speak to you.
You're
because
talking
I
too
need
much.
to
You
speak.
see how she's playing you
I
right
just need
now?
to make sure
She's
I'm-
trolling you right now, saying,
I
"Do
just
you
need to know-
what's
I
a
need to
jail
make sure you know
roster?"
what
Yeah, they either follow the law, or I'm not here to sit here and argue about whether this person as a sergeant doesn't know what a jail roster
I'm
is.
having constant.
I
Well,
was
sir,
under
so the
the
reason why, I'll talk to you real
impression
quick.
that
So the reason why she's asking that to differentiate is because we have a jail roster, we have a staff roster.
Okay, do you guys not understand that the CRS I just told you is that I can come here every single day? You're supposed to be having it readily available.
So,
What's the problem here?
so again, we don't disclose that information. That's all authorized and approved by our civil liabilities unit. So that has to just be done
You guys
that
hear
way.
this, right?
So I wish I can help you further than that, but that's our policy. And that's
So
our
I'm also
procedure.
here on a court request I made a couple weeks ago. That's what I just asked him to, and that's not being addressed either. They said that they would have that here on Tuesday, so now I'm here to pick it
Have
up.
you contacted civil liabilities?
Why would I need to contact civil liabilities for a court request that I made?
Because civil liabilities handles our court requests.
Then the court request should be here then. I don't
I
need
don't
to talk
know.
to civil liabilities. I'm here to say, where's my court request at?
So I don't know. We don't have any information here on that. So either I don't know
So,
what.
so this facility doesn't provide any jail rosters, is what you're saying?
We don't provide any documentation to anybody other than what's been approved to be provided to people.
A jail roster is public
A
information.
jail roster is not.
Is public information.
It might be public information.
No, it is public information. How are you a captain and you don't know that?
So it might be public information.
No, it
What I'm
is
telling you
public
is it's-
information.
It would still have
How
to
are
be.
any of these people sitting in this lobby supposed to know if their loved one is locked up for today? They come here and ask for the jail roster.
They
It's
would-
public information.
So they can ask
So
us. a
how do you
specific-
not know this?
So they can ask us a specific name. If you feel like if you want to ask if we have
And
a
you can
job-
also ask what I just said, the jail roster could be printed out for the day. I can come each single day and ask the same question.
Sure.
And if you're not going to follow the law, that's documentation showing you're breaking the law.
So if you want to ask if we have a John Doe registered here or incarcerated here, you're welcome to ask if we have a John Doe. We can look that information up for you.
I want the jail roster, bud.
I can't
Simple
give
as
that, unfortunately. So I wish I can help you out with that, but that has to be done through our civil
So were you
liability.
called out here because I was filming?
I was called out here because they asked for a supervisor to come out to respond and provide you that information, correct?
Because I was filming.
No, well, that's two, because you're not allowed to film in here in the lobby.
Yes, I am.
There's a sign on the door that says
But
you can't.
you-
I'm
so-
not going to force you. I'm not going to.
You
force
better
that
not
issue.
force the issue, because that's what I'm saying. I
Sure.
already went through this stuff. So
Sure.
you're telling me something that's wrong. 9 News just sat right there in that spot and filmed the Denver Broncos coaches came out here filming in this lobby. I was here a couple weeks ago. Same thing. Since you're not post certified, you called Denver PD. I waited around an hour and 40 minutes while y'all went up in the chain of command.
Sure.
Diligently, meaning like they talked to whoever they needed to do to realize that, yeah, we're not arresting them.
Do you mind if I ask your name?
No, I'm not telling you, because
Fair
you're
enough.
over here lying to me about your
No,
job.
I'm
Like,
not-
you don't understand, like, public information. You don't understand that a jail roster is public
Sure,
information?
Sure. Well, what I'm telling you is public information like that has to be handled through our civil liabilities request. You're asking for core information.
Okay, so now it is public information, not it could be.
I don't know, but anything that's
See,
handled
that's
like
the
that-
point. What I'm saying is you don't know. How are you a captain and you don't know what public information
Well,
is?
I'm a captain, and what I do know is that has to be requested through civil liabilities. So that's what I'm asking you to do. There's nothing more I can do.
So
for
let
you
me
from
ask you
level.
this: if I go through civil liabilities and I go through the steps and I say, "Yo, am I able to come here and get this jail roster?" and they say, "Yeah, you're supposed to be able to do that," then what? When
Well,
I
I
come
will-
back, are you going to do the same thing and tell me to go
So
through
I will
civil
tell you,
liability?
The sergeant right here just transferred from civil liability, so she knows all the processes and procedures, and that's not how we would handle it. How we'd handle it is we would have either mail
You
it
guys
to
aren't
you.
understanding that, like, the CRSs you're breaking. I don't have to go through a civil liability to get something that's supposed to be printed out or I could see right now.
I understand your feelings on this.
No, it's not a feeling. It's like it's the law, but it's the law. I just read the law to you.
Fair enough.
It's not feelings.
Fair enough.
It's the law.
But it still has to be done through our civil liabilities. So that's all I can tell you. I'm not going to be able to provide you a roster here at this level, unfortunately. I wish I could.
So
to-
we're
to
same
solve
thing with
this
my court
situation.
request. If I come here and this is what you're gonna tell me to just go
Well,
through
civil
someone else?
liabilities would give you the information of how to get that information or how they would provide that information to you. So, I mean, I appreciate you. I appreciate what you guys are doing. I'm not mad about any of this. I just want to make sure I get you to the right direction and to get you the information you're requesting.
So I'll deal with that then. So here's the main issue then.
Sure.
Why do I keep getting told that I can't film in this lobby?
Well,
Because I understand that 2019 memo, that designated area right there, which the signs are posted right there, that would mean I can't go past that threshold. That means I can't go past that threshold. As simple as this lobby, that 9 News was just in here filming the Denver Broncos coach, I can do that.
They give it to us for medical taste.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So I'm asking, what's
Well,
the
so
issue?
it's out of-
Why do I keep getting told that?
So So we just asked the same thing in the courtroom, why you wouldn't film in a courtroom. We have courtrooms up here, obviously, and people coming for court that we
The
don't.
public foyers and hallways and stuff like that, you could be in there.
So again, I'm
Just
not
on 9 News
sure.
thing, they just showed the courtroom 308. They showed it in the hallway, which I know is a
So let me
public
ask you
foyer.
this, why do you need to film right now?
Because this is a public,
Sure.
this is an official business. I just came on here in official business. I just documented, I just said, I just showed you. Here's the CRS, gave you the law, told you it's supposed to be readily available.
Sure.
And this is my documentation to show
Okay.
that a
And that's
captain,
fine.
a
And
sergeant, 2 sergeants, 4 or 5 police officers are telling me I can't do something that I know I legally
Well,
can do.
I'm just asking you based on the memo that you saw on the door not to film, but like I said, if you continue to film, that you're just gonna
Which-
follow that process, and I'm not gonna disrupt that process at this point, because you're not causing a disruption right now.
That makes no sense. It's either you can film or you can't film.
So again, I'm asking you not to film, but I'm not here to call DPD or cause any issues for you. I understand that you're asking for this information, I'm just trying to get you to the right place to get that information you're requesting. Out of respect for the people here who may not want to be filmed, I would ask that you don't film, especially for their sake.
Well, then don't come out in public then, I guess. That's
Well, but they
just how
may be
that
here
is.
because they have to.
It doesn't matter.
So,
It doesn't matter. If you're in
sure.
public, I don't care what your excuse is for being in the spot that you're in. You don't have privacy rights in public.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, I provided you the information I can provide you, so if you have any other questions.
So can I make another court request and then,
For
which is,
for civil liabilities, you can make any court request 100%. That's who you need to contact.
all right, well, do you have a card on you?
I do not have, I didn't get a card, I don't have a business card unfortunately, but I can write my information down if you'd like. Either you have actually I'll just write on this piece of paper. No, it's okay. I'll just write it on this piece of paper. Thanks.
Oh, you guys are hearing this, right? This shit is crazy.
So my name is Kirk Campbell.
So this guy called the captain and all these people out here for me filming. He didn't call it to help me with a court request or the jail roster. He just,
All right, so that's my office number there, so you can call. I mean, I'm here every other Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
And you're captain,
4:30
right?
A, 4:30 P. Correct. I'll write my rank down for you.
and so he's still a sergeant with 5 stripes on him?
Who are you
The other
asking?
guy that had 5 French fries on his
Well, those are years of service. That's why he has
okay.
those marks. So
So
I
he's still a
appreciate you guys.
sergeant. That speaks volumes too, man.
I
Like, why he
appreciate
moved up.
I do appreciate you
You know,
guys.
come on, don't go smoke up our butt.
I
man,
appreciate
you know?
what you guys are doing. I'm just asking.
Hey, you
just to follow
handled
the
you handled
process
this
we have
you
in
handled
place.
this interaction very well, I should say.
One more time.
Very well. You handled it very well. I get the.
I think the process in place, we both are maybe, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt, maybe both of us on scene.
Again, I'm not trying.
You're
to
put in a
restrict you guys
position,
with
you-
information
you-
for sure.
you're put in a
Just
position.
have to direct you to the right place. That's all. And,
All right.
and they're pretty responsive, and they have a time frame.
Okay.
You have to respond to that, so they don't get.
Well,
you
yeah, I know the
information.
court request is 3 days, and I know but a lot of people don't really understand is that when you put it in, they get that 24 hours to process it. Then the 3 days kicks in, so it's usually like 4 days. But that 4 days is all you got. Then
Well, I
then
appreciate
somebody.
you guys. Like I said, just out of respect for the people here, I would ask that you don't film.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
we're not here for
Thank you
them.
guys so
I've
much.
already
Appreciate it,
told them
Campo.
that. Unless they come up to me, that's just.
I'll
my
just
rule.
make a different court request
Take
then
care, too.
for the 88 coordinator. All right, well, I'm out.
What's that? Oh, I'm sorry, man. I misunderstood you.
Hey, do you understand that we can be in here filming though now? He's got a sad face on his face
Come
now.
on, man. Turn that frown upside down. It's not that bad. We live in a good city, man. Come on, brother. Represent us well. You know, that's at the end of the day.
Hey,
that's
you're
what it's
sergeant too,
about.
right? Yeah, I'm not coming in here with any animosity. Just know this. Look, I know my rights. I'm educated, and it's not to start or stir the pot. It's just going by the law, just like you guys are law enforcement. It's just going by the going by the book on stuff. But I appreciate you guys today, not flipping out.
Well, she
Hopefully
did
this guy's
she
a little
did answer
educated
the
enough.
Question, man, the hard question, and I asked her if she saw a fellow law enforcement officer breaking the law, and I gave her like domestic violence, thievery. She said sure she would lock him up right there. So we'll give her the benefit of the doubt today.
Do you want to
know what I mean?
do
That's
court
it.
request now, or get a hold
What
of that?
she's doing.
Hey, actually,
she's doing-
he said you were part of that committee, right? The what is it called?
No.
Civil liability. Yeah. Do you have like the contact right there? You can give me maybe on this right here, or yeah, either one. So basically, if I make a court Yeah. If I make a core request and I don't get anything back, is that who I would reach out to and be like, hey, I made like a records department, right? For you guys. All right, cool. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'll give you both names and I'll give you the general email box
Okay.
that they go to and have access to. That's where they answer.
Okay. All right. And then could you put your name on there too, just so you know? You never know. I can say, hey, how do you say your last name?
Clorox.
I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, I wouldn't have got that. I didn't want to butcher it. I started to make my mouth like that, like call.
Nobody can say it. It's okay.
You just came out of that department or what? Or that? Okay, all right.
Why aren't the sheriffs post certified?
Yeah, hey, what's that about? Why aren't you guys post-certified?
Officers.
Works different in Denver because we're not the arresting agency in Denver.
Huh.
Jail, we literally only work here and a couple other units outside of that. Since DP handles arrests,
Okay.
we don't have that.
So you don't have to be post certified? Okay. Huh. Huh. That threw me off last time where I was like, yeah, like I said, I was in here, waited the whole hour and 40 minutes. They did the whole chain of command and they realized, yeah, the point is that I was like, why is like sheriff's supposed to be like stadies? Like you have jurisdiction the whole.
It's a post light that we do.
Okay. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Thank you. And it's only in Denver, you said, right? Denver has. Okay. All right.
Does that put you in a position sometimes, though? I mean, if you saw something like you really wanted
You have,
to do right,
you have to call it in. You have to call DPT in for. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, that kind of stinks for you a little bit.
Yeah,
If
because
you
well, they
saw
were here
something-
last time and they were kind of pissed
Yeah.
off about like we gotta come handle this. And yeah, it was a big roll your eye moment for everybody involved. Trust me. No, I appreciate your cordialness. Like I said, I'm not trying to come in here and start anything.
I don't think she was trying to shine us too much, buddy. Let's hope she doesn't disappoint us, though.
It's in custody. Do you want like a date?
Yeah, just for the day. Yeah, time frame from just like
So when like a snapshot in time of just today's date?
yeah, just who's came in today.
Look at him. He's just not smiling today.
Someone,
He's just
Bill
not.
said she's worth educating. Meet her for coffee later.
Nah, I got daughters.
Oh, and can you write down the number for this place? Sorry. Yeah.
This guy right here. You want to say something good to the world? Represent our city well?
Like I ain't gonna put him on the spot.
Yeah.
If I was in his position too, and the paper
Well,
says
at
that you
least
can't do
this guy
something,
didn't
I
call
would
me
just.
a racist
Yeah,
and
he
everything
wasn't
else.
like that other guy. Yeah.
Nah.
So
He
no,
did
he's just doing
better.
his job. Look, he's just
Yeah,
doing his
I
job.
know,
I don't like
but-
messing with people at the 9 to 5. They're just doing their 9 to 5.
I know, but still. They'll probably say we didn't even put in your COI request. That guy probably threw it away.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
When he was messing with you in
Because,
jail and
yeah.
stuff like that too. That's probably why he's driving a van.
No, he came by my cell. He came by my ISO cell and brought my booking folder, everything. He was clowning my ass until they got all them phone calls and they let me out quick instead of waiting that 5 or 8 hours on your bail.
And we got some more people coming out. I'm out here for the
What's that?
people.
It says full jail roster of all persons in custody for only the date of 7/12/25.
Yep, just for today. Yep. You can write your number down there too if you want. I'm just playing. She started to do it. So I'll take you out to coffee.
So I put your email. So what this does is it will send a response email to you saying that I just submitted this request or you just submitted this request.
Okay.
So it'll boot back to you. Do you have access to your email and you can check to see if
Yeah.
that went through? If not, then I can.
Yeah, I can't do mine right now. So you email that and it gives you a response back or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
immediately kicks back and the system acknowledges or the email box for it acknowledges that we received.
I got my AARP going on. Would it wouldn't come under spam mail, would it?
Check just to make sure. And it might take a few minutes because I just hit send.
Okay. We'll give it
Yeah,
a few
she's a
minutes.
Sarge.
But I got a feeling you sincerely done it, and you put that exact email in there, outlet.
Yeah, that's all that
110
ring two
volts
goes.
at Yahoo.
Outlet 110 volts at yahoo.com.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah,
Did it get
Sarge,
sent
we're
to
gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, but we do believe.
If you want to wait, you can.
No, I'm just saying we're gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. I did. Yeah, there we go. I just got it. No reply. Yep.
I don't. What does it look like on your side? Oh, sweet. And I put your name as John Doe. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Does that sound okay?
Cool beans. Yeah.
How about Ozzy Osbourne? Can we go with that? Make it look
Thank you,
like I have
GCM.
money anyway. And we appreciate it, and hopefully,
Let me get the number.
people will take example from you. You know, we hope on that.
GCM. I thank you.
Did you need me to print out the like the one that I was
Sorry.
Oh yeah, if you want to, I'm all about getting educated too.
And I can give you the specific CRS.
Now, what was this law for?
It's called the Colorado Criminal Justice Records Act, and it's under it's under CORA. So it goes CORA, which is the Open Records Act for regular government.
This isn't CRJJ or C. This isn't.
CCJRA.
This is what this request would be. Oh, so this is a little different one. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay.
It's the main one that all government records are released through, the law that all government records are released through, and then CCJRA is the ones for law enforcement records because of their sensitive nature.
Okay.
So that's what these records are released under. So I can
Oh, so maybe the captain was making a little little bit of sense on that. Okay.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
write these down for you because if you want to visit the
No, you're good. This keeps me educated, and yeah, so we don't have these back and forths on maybe I'm thinking I'm right. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, yeah.
It's okay.
I like staying informed. Trust me. Yeah.
It's a lot to learn.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
I'll get you. So CORA, I'll write that statute down, and then I'll write the other one down, and it's the other one that you'll be going to.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we need to start hitting up some of our legislatures too, because that kind
Wait. So are you saying? Sorry. Are you saying the roster is part of the CCJRA?
Yes, because
Oof.
they're considered.
Someone's telling me it's not supposed to be. Wait. Can you explain why it is?
Because they're considered criminal justice records, anything inmate related or person custody related, arrest records, anything that's tied to that arrest or that criminal justice record in the overall system.
Puts it in that category. Okay. All right. Well, you heard that, GCM?
So, and then there's something else, it's called the records of official action. So this is what you were speaking to, so that's why this is releasable under that. Okay? So, and I'll, can you?
But see, this is what I don't get though. Is the jail roster is a public record
is.
though? So like, why is it lumped into something like?
It's just where that public record is released through the law that it's released through. It is still a record of official action, which means it is releasable. It's a public record. It's not something that is not releasable at all. There are caveats to how that's released, like if somebody has like a protective custody.
See, I don't understand why I can't come in here though. That what it was supposed to be readily available. Like you.
How they've written the law, that portion of CCJRA, it talks about how criminal justice agencies can create units and positions, which is called our records custodian, and they'll create the positions so that they can vet those records before they send them out.
So Denver's own custodian of records adopted their own rule to make it. This is the way you have to go about getting.
No, we follow like everybody in Colorado has a records custodian.
Yeah.
Every criminal justice records or criminal justice agency has a records custodian, and like fire does. Anybody that has anything to do with any kind of record. So say somebody just gets stopped on the street and it was just like a stop and pop or something like that, and it was recorded on body cam.
Okay.
And then that goes and gets put into a system, and even that's considered a record of a criminal justice record.
Body cam footage? I just requested some out of Inglewood and just to see if they have. That's what I'm saying. Is it only a Denver thing?
No,
Because that wasn't considered CCR or, you know, that.
They might so how each one releases it, it's how they have their units set up. So some agencies release it through,
So, for example, my last visit here, there was a bad interaction with a guy here. I don't remember his name, but he was like, he was cussing me out. Like, he was literally like, "Get the fuck up out of here," blah, blah, blah. And this is all like why his body cam's on. I know yours is on standby right now, but his shit was on.
did you want me to take
And no, you're good. I'm saying, like, if I wanted to request just that day that happened, is that going to be is that like considered?
you can request that.
No, but would that be like a considered that CCRJ thing, or can I just make a core request? That's what I'm saying.
That one would most likely be a core request because you weren't in custody and the person that you requested the records on, which is you.
Yeah.
You're requesting your own.
Basically, I would just be requesting the body cam footage of when he turned it on. Yeah. It was like just like if we were just sitting in a chair right here for an hour.
You can make the argument for either one because you are on. So when you're requesting that you were not under arrest at the time, you were just a free citizen.
Right.
You were incarcerated.
Yeah, it'd be like any citizen requesting that body cam.
It would still be covered under CORA,
Core. Okay.
but you weren't under arrest at the time.
But see, that's what I'm saying is I just made some over there and it was just core. It wasn't the CCRJ or whatever it is. But even just something like a public record of like a jail roster, how is that a different than like I can't?
It's how the data comes through to us. Like when I was doing it on my side, it has sealed record information in there. It has a bunch of private information that is not released.
And that's why it gets considered to go over there, and then you guys have to approve it or not, or redact what you need to do.
Yeah, I would take out the sensitive information that you couldn't know about, and then it's like it's called the records of official action. And this is
Records of official action. Okay.
Yeah, it's a short little blurb. So it says CCJRA defines an official action as an arrest, indictment, charging by information, disposition, pretrial or post-trial release from custody, judicial determination of mental or physical condition, decision to grant, order, or terminate probation, parole, or participation in correctional or rehab programs, and any decision to formally discipline, reclassify, or relocate any person under criminal sentence. Section 2472-3027 CRS. The records of official action must be open for inspection. And that's what we have. We have on our website how we comply with that portion of the law. We have on our public
For being inspected, right? Like if I wanted to inspect something, I have to go online.
we have two ways you can do
Okay.
it. So through this request that we can just
Because I'm thinking about like you gotta understand. This is why this is why you do some of this activism shit where it's like, what does a homeless person do if you've made it only an online thing? Not everybody's got a phone. Not everybody's got online. So that's that.
and that's why you still have the ability for under CCJRA, we're required to be able to give this to you in any format that you're able to receive it in. So if you need it through email, or if you need it through like regular paper,
Right.
print it out for you, we just have to have a record of your
Well, that's kind of where I'm at with that too. Like, why can't the jail roster just be printed out if it's a public information?
that record.
Yeah, that's where I got
request
confused
that
as
makes it
well.
official, so that we can track that we gave it to you, so that you could request it. It's almost like a receipt.
So I have to put a request in for a jail roster.
That's what I just did, what I sent.
Yeah, that's what she sent me just now.
Put that in for you so that I did it on your behalf.
Okay. All right.
I de-identified you and I only used the email that you gave. So that there's no way
So there's no way to just come in here and inspect it like,
not like a sit down.
yeah, like that's what I'm saying, like just like a binder or whatever for the day.
And I could give you also their address because they are required, if you did want to come in and sit down and inspect records, they could make the records that are available to you, they could make that, like if you wanted to go over there, sit down in front of the computer.
Oh, that's where I can be like, yeah, this is where I can, yeah, the records are here, right? So,
Or you can give you, but they would have to create that document, so it's easier if we just send it to you through email.
through via email. Okay.
It's the way that we approach the system, because we have broader access.
So if I make a core request though, and I don't get something back, I don't come here about it, right?
You would wouldn't
Like-
come here, you would go to the site where the civil liabilities are.
Okay.
You would also make a complaint through email as well, so that the email trail is very important for both sides to maintain compliance, so that you could prove that you did what you did, and you made that request.
No, I understand. Look, they want it so they can get the ID on you and the information.
Yeah,
it's
what
like,
if somebody
you know,
doesn't have an email? You know, you get
See,
what I
but
mean,
that
right?
see, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. What if you have no
doesn't
online?
mean-
What if you have no email? What if you? That's where you're supposed to be able to physically come in here, and then just inspect it because not everybody has online. Not everybody has an email. Like,
That unit was specifically created so that you are able to go in and do that. If you choose to do that.
so you can't do it here, but you can do it at that place. So
And I'll give you the address.
So if I wanted to inspect the jail roster, that's the place I go, not here. But this, okay, all right, well, all right,
Now we know.
For these types of-
all right, no, yeah, it's all right. No, I'm making progress on that instead of just coming here bumping heads.
I'll finish writing down the statutes for you so you have all of this so that you want to take a look.
Appreciate it.
Do you want me to send these to you through that email, or are you okay with me?
You want a record of it?
Yeah, sure.
You're okay with that? Okay.
Yeah, same email.
I'll finish writing this one down.
John.
And then we'll know where to go next time.
And it'll be a hyperlink that I'm sending to you.
Yeah, John, this is makes no sense.
And then I'll write the information down so that if you want to go and personally view it, they'll be able to get it.
That's only certain times, though. Probably not on weekends and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, it's during their business hours,
Yeah.
but they have somebody there, I think it's like 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
It's just their business hours.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's just another situation. But I mean,
We'll start with baby steps here.
yeah, baby steps. That's all we could do, and start pounding our legislation in the city itself. That's where it starts. Because I know you guys get frustrated with them as well. Probably won't say that, but I could see it. You know, like
Yeah, but it's government's, it's big and it's messy and
Is it the
everybody's-
number for
it's
this
ass
place?
backwards is what it is. You know, when it could be simple.
What's the number for this place though? Do you know it?
It's, you want, like, here,
Yeah.
the info? 720-337-0179.
He's still not smiling over
He needs a good joke. You need a good joke.
there. Yeah, there you
Good
go,
cheesy
man.
joke.
Represent our city well.
Do a
That's
good
what we're
cheesy
talking
joke.
about,
You're
right
good,
there.
you're good,
But
smile.
absolutely. You know why other cities were tearing themselves apart during protests? This city does very well during protests most of the time. They do. There was like cops beating people and everything else. We didn't have none of that. We had a couple incidents, but other than that, nothing bad, man.
I've got, and I'll give you this as well, but I'm gonna.
Like Philadelphia was really
send that
bad.
email over to you with those hyperlinks for the actual so you
New York City, those cops will beat you before they even talk to you.
You got a card on you?
I tried that East Coast thing for a little while, but I'm a West Coast type guy, you know?
So, do you, DDC records?
Would you make a date for an interview or what? Strictly interview?
Just this.
How you feel about that?
What?
About maybe doing an interview down the road? Just talk about stuff like this.
That is a media request.
Oh, okay. I gotta make a court request with you about that.
Request.
Don't test me. I'll put a court request in for it.
That's fine. I'll just go to the bonding office, man.
Again,
I can do it early. I can do it early right now. Ma'am, I would like a.
We're giving you the benefit of the doubt, but I hope you're insincere, ma'am. I hope you're not blowing smoke
No,
up our
she's cool.
butt.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm not saying that disrespectfully.
Yeah, that way we can maybe just, I'm talking about a real interview, like just educate me and a little bit of educate for you too, maybe, you know, despite age or whatever it is or any career, it's, trust me, I learn something every day.
I think we all
Yep.
learn from each other. There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, like him, I know he's over there pouty face, but I know he read the paper and said I couldn't be in your film and whatever. But I mean, like, look, there's,
He needs a real good.
I've been through this before too. I know he's
We had
butthurt over
people-
there, but
we had
that's the
people read through
educated.
that, and it's only for that area
Yeah,
there.
I know it's only for that designated area.
But what don't make sense is you got a whole window out there. You know, you
No,
got a
but
window.
that's like they created their privacy. You put down the shade. They did their part. Yeah.
I
You
just.
gave me a sticker, by the way. Do you want one?
Oh no, that's
Oh
okay.
yeah, I'll take a sticker.
Yeah, he'll take a
Yeah,
sticker.
I'll take a
I'm good
sticker.
with that though. Absolutely.
I ain't gonna get in trouble for putting this on me, huh? Like I'm a sheriff. I'm just
Well,
playing.
maybe that's what you should run for sheriff right there. We need somebody that can de-escalate. Most definitely.
Is the
Look at
is the
both
number
sides
for
of
this
the
place
issue.
the 720-337-0179?
That's the info desk here.
Oh, for the info desk. Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's kind of like the info desk takes it in here and then disseminates it to wherever it needs to
That
go.
Okay.
sends you to 20 other places when you're on the phone.
Is this kind of like dispatch area? Kind of, no.
Well,
I don't have my email up on this.
again, I just think we're reliant too much online, and where's the personal?
You said what? You don't have an email? You said?
My email pulled up on it's under his login right now, so I have my email pulled up on this one. You have 2 seconds to wait so that I can.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine. Yeah, you're
I'll run
fine.
back and I'll send this over to you.
Cool beans.
Let me give you this one, and I'm gonna get you the phone number. I can't pull it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Here's this. Give me a few minutes to run back.
No,
and
you're
I'll
good.
send it
Yeah,
over to you,
appreciate
okay?
it.
No movement for count.
Okay, guys, give me like 2 seconds. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay, no
Appreciate
worries.
you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Now, when did you get released? When did you get released? Oh, you just barely out?
Don, that's funny. I was wondering why they had that dude's fucking information sitting out there.
Do not call.
Yeah, you
Here, let me get it straight.
you never want to post something like that and then sit there and say, yo, you know what I mean?
So they're either, yeah, check this, they're either gonna take it, if they left
This
it,
guy got all butthurt because he thought he was gonna kick us out.
or check this guy's Google.
Is it the PD or is it just the guy wanting to kick us out? Captain was already down here, so.
Hey, did you get educated today about I can still be in here and film though?
I don't know, man.
Well, that's not a good answer. Shit.
Comment.
No, I don't know. I don't learn anything.
Don't comment.
I just read
I
shit and
guess,
call
man.
police.
I don't know.
That's not a good answer, man. You should have learned from
I-
today
I-
that hey, hold on. That piece of paper that you're reading right now obviously is not enforceable. It's only enforceable in that visitation area, designated area keyword. So the next time anybody comes in here filming, I expect you not to be on their ass and they're calling sergeants and Denver PD, and that's where I'm asking, did you get educated today? It's not a shit question. It's just saying, hey, next time somebody comes in here filming, don't breathe down their throat telling them bullshit.
You did better than the last guy, though. I'll give you
Yeah,
that.
the other guy called him fucking a racist just for saying his name wrong.
Yeah, he was more.
at least you made it past that
that's for
point.
Sure.
I mean, you can be a pouty face about it, but this is just facts. This is the law we're going by. It's not to be an asshole, bro. It's just to
See, this
tell you,
is what I don't
this is what I
understand.
legally can do. 9 News was just in here filming a fucking Broncos coach that put hands on somebody, on a cops. They were just filming right here. How the fuck you telling me I can't be in here, but 9 News can be in here? I already established precedent last time that I was here for an hour and 40 minutes. You guys went up the chain of command. So yeah, on my community page, you can see that 9 News is just sitting right here, filming some ex Broncos coach. He put hands on. I'm wondering how that case is gonna go. He put hands on. He left his car out in the airport, and then touched down, and went and get in his car, and he put hands on him or something like that. But you know how that goes. He's ex-Bronco. He's got money. Man, that shit'll get swept under the rug. Me, I'd be looking at like assault on a police officer and prison time and all kinds of shit. Nah, Don, he ain't got good eyebrows. I ain't talking to him. Visiting HD. This might be one of them designated ones. I ain't going in here. Look at the mission. I did, Bill. I asked them why they weren't post-certified. They said Denver has their own little thing where she explained it. You don't have to go back, Bill. But I asked why they weren't post-certified. If they're sheriffs, it would make sense that jurisdictions everywhere, right? Like you would have arresting power, but they don't. Yeah, this was basically working with a bunch of security guards and shit that can't do nothing. Right when I walked in here, he said, "You guys filming?" I already knew. I knew right when he said, "I'm calling the supervisor." I knew what he was doing. These tiny little arms. Yo, I'm gonna go on an interview with that one sergeant. Ooh.
I'm gonna hold on to this, Johnny. Is that okay, or do you want?
Oh yeah. That's a good point, Ghost. Wait, all I see is tasers. Hey, do you have a firearm on or what? So if you have a firearm, aren't you supposed to be post-certified or what? Can you answer that? That's a real question. This is me getting educated. So you don't. So if you have a firearm, you don't have to be post-certified to have a firearm. Huh?
Gotta stand up,
Do you know Do you know the answer to that though? I don't know the answer. That's why I'm asking.
Like you guys say to us all the time. Here's the deal. Represent the city well, and we can all get along.
Wait, Ghost, I want to know that now. If he's running around with a firearm, do they have to be post-certified to have a firearm? Doesn't seem like it. She explained and said Denver made their own little custodians. That's why I always ask who's this custodian of records. And then I ask for who was the previous of a custodian of records, so they can't just give you a name that was a retired name or some shit.
There's a lot of people in here. I'm not gonna.
Go says,
they're not here, but they're trying to get their loved ones out.
By law, if he is carrying a firearm while in uniform, he has to be post-certified. Otherwise, he would have to have a merchant guard license to be armed. Huh. I'll have to look into that. So she said most of these guys, like 80%, 90%, aren't post-certified. It's either you aren't or you are. Like, it's fucking weird. But this guy's uneducated because I walked in here, he thinks that we couldn't film. I asked him, did he learn something today? He said, I don't know. So, there's a Delmar to me. Certified crazy, you know?
I was wondering what that was. I thought it was one of those X-rays.
Hey, so don't be calling sergeants and Denver PD and anything over people coming in here filming. You maybe should like look at that. Is there like a judge's signature on that paper? Nope. See, that's where it's like, bro, you should be educating yourself. If you're law enforcement and you're supposed to be enforcing law and you don't know the law, you don't just show up to work and call someone else to do your job for you.
What's his name?
I mean, what the fuck kind of shit is that? You go to Walmart and ask, hey, is this on sale? And so you gotta ask everybody else in the store. Like, why are you working there then if you don't know?
I got a legitimate question. So, that like Bales bondsmen can't come in here and solicit their company, like hand out cards? Is that what that sign's saying right there?
He hasn't
Find
read
out
that
so you can
sign.
answer me. I
He said, I haven't read this sign.
Like, I guess my question.
How the
would
fuck
be,
you work here and you never read this
when
sign,
I
bro?
was in here just as a normal citizen, hey, this guy did a great job for me. I couldn't do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well,
Bro, he just asked him the simple question of, can you do that in here? And he said, I don't know. I never read the sign. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This motherfucker, how is he a sheriff and he don't know none of this shit?
I get it. We're just here to keep it real, man. That's it. That's all. Not here for trouble. Not to say F you. You made me mad, maybe, but other than that, no. No, if anybody, you know, I'm not gonna take.
Well, I'm not
always
mad
come
either. I'm
respectful.
just annoyed that you don't understand that, like, yeah, like this right now, like this is okay to do. This isn't like call everybody around you, try to get me arrested for something that you don't understand that I can do, and then get mad about it and be pouty faced. It's not like I didn't do this shit to you. I just came here and asked for my records. They were supposed to be here 3 weeks ago. That's all I asked. And then the jail roster that's supposed to be readily available, which I'm trying to figure out why. Yeah, I'm getting through hoops for this.
Then the next time we can get through this, you know.
Yeah, without these humps. Like if I come here again and film, like, are you gonna do that same thing to me and task me in my filming and blah blah blah? That's what I meant by did you learn something today? Not to be a dick, just to be like, yo, if I gotta come in here and do the same thing, like make my request, this is where people do their stuff, official business. You know,
the guy
am I
here-
gonna run into the same? What are you doing? Blah blah blah. Like we shouldn't have to butt heads like that every
The guy
time.
in here the
you know?
last time was a sissy lala, man. I mean, that guy was out of hand. I was cordial, just like I'm with you. You know, call me racist.
I mean,
all
yeah, man.
kinds of
He was
names,
cussing on
man.
his cussing
Yeah,
and breaking
you know.
vulgar language policies at work, all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff, bro. Like that's that. Like what? I can't make you act a certain way, and you can't make me act a certain way. It's we're grown adults, man. I said I'm not in here to piss you off. I'm just
To make a good point is you doing a better job than him, okay?
yeah. I understand your position. Trust me. If I was in it, yeah.
Yeah, way
I'd be
better
like, what the
job
fuck?
than
I got
him.
handed a paper
In
that said
fact,
you
he
can't do
shouldn't even
something.
be a sheriff. He shouldn't have nothing to do with law enforcement at all. Because his ego got him. You guys are supposed to be, I mean, I know you guys are human, but when you're on the job, you're supposed to keep it there. Even if you disagree with it. You know what I mean? And he did not do that whatsoever, man.
Oh, he was back there knocking on the ISO cell with my booking
Well,
photo
you
and
guys
sitting
can
there
get up
thinking
here.
it was
We won't
funny.
film you guys.
Oh shit, my bad.
Sorry about that. Where did she go?
I don't know, dude. She took off on me. I was trying to get her number though.
I know you were. She was married though, man.
I don't care.
I don't care.
Fuck about that.
Poor guy, Dad. Come on, don't pick on her.
That's usually all I mess around. Fuck you mean? We have a good old time. You can go back to your husband, your boyfriend. I don't give a shit about that.
Well, I don't know. She said she'd be back. What other thing did we have going on?
Here's the thing: we grown ass adults. I mean, you're supposed to enjoy. You know, I ain't gonna judge you. Do you? Do me.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Someone said 75 said sissy la la when you said that.
Somebody unknown called me.
Yeah, we just just friends. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink. You know, just be friends.
Yeah.
I'm just here for a professional visit. That's what I'll tell her. I'm just here for a professional
I
visit.
hope she's not shining us, dude.
So I haven't been down
Let's
here.
not off our butt.
Nah, she seemed alright.
Yeah, I hope she was really sincere. She, like I said, Johnny, she answered the question, brother.
No, she seems legit. I'm just gonna see if she is real legit. Like, take me out. Let's go have some coffee. Let's have a real conversation.
Now, she said she was coming back. Is she coming back and you let us know so we can get out of here? Okay, thank you.
Oh, what the fuck is this? Pretrial services. Yeah, I think that captain knew exactly who I was. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna ask you, but I'm not gonna press the issue." Yeah, you damn straight. He knew that the minute I said, "No, I ain't leaving without it." I wonder what's up there. Is this the courtrooms up there? Oh, it is too. Oh, that's actually probably the courtroom that they were showing on the 9 News. Actually, let me go over there and see this. Letty J, thank you for coming in. Yeah, apparently nobody's post certified here, Ghost, but they're all sheriffs running around with guns and shit. We got to look. I've been in here twice filming, and they threatened to. Well, they starting to realize too. Yeah, you gonna have to drag me out, bro, unlawfully. There's a public restrooms. You know what that means when you ask where the public restrooms at. You talking about I can't come up here and go to the restroom? Mm-hmm. Dang, you can't bring your kids up in the court? When the fuck is that? Oh, well. No talking when court's in session. Huh. I flew. Sir, you can't be down there filming. I'll straight call the cops on you. Oh, you recorded? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Bro, there's a swirl right here that looks dope as hell that you're sitting there. It looks cool as hell, bro. Dang, I ain't never been up here. I guess I never made it past here because they're always trying to kick me out of the fucking building all the time. I think this chick's back there fucking around. She needs to give me her number already. Another courtroom. Nothing's going on with it today, I think. There's a men's restroom. Ooh, nope, don't want to go in there. Fuck the feet up. Yeah, they don't, they're not post certified, so they can't effect an arrest. But I'm curious on that. What Ghost is saying, if you run around here with a gun, how are you not post certified? Like, I don't know. These are the issues you run into, and you gotta hit them head on. You can't just ignore them, guys. Just like this. You know how many times they're gonna tell you you can't come in here and film? Should be in here every single day. Fuck. You got good questions, Ghost. Got good questions, man. Huh. Oh,
No,
on static or what?
yeah, I'm static. This lady says she was coming. What did she leave for? Do you know? And then he said she'll be back. Are they waiting for the PD to come for us?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
If she
Yeah, they
gets
better
that
not.
to us, that's screwed up. I thought she was sincere.
It isn't. It is at this point, yeah.
Yeah. So we got our information. I checked on my emails. We did get the email.
I just had a captain say that we were fine, so I don't understand how you were fine to. I think she was just supposed to get her number or her like, card or something like that. Hey, can you figure out what's her name went? The sergeant?
Yeah.
Well, Ghost, we'll have to look into that then. Here's another thing too. You know, when you,
You just send it, and then you just bring some stuff out, and we'll be out here shortly.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
yeah, she's printing stuff out and she's coming out shortly. Appreciate it.
So she just sent me an email,
Yeah, she's back there printing out papers and other stuff like that too.
but she sent me the email of all this stuff right here. I got a lot of homework to do, huh?
Bro, I'm thinking I got some homework to do too because Ghost is even saying, according to everything I've read, they can't be armed because they do not have the power to arrest anyone. So they can have the taser, but not the firearm. And I understand this too. When they go past that door right there that goes into there, that goes straight into the jail right there. You telling me these fools are walking around with firearms in the jail? That's another Because if he leaves and he goes back there, that goes straight into the jail. That means he's sitting back there in the jail with a fucking firearm. That's a no-no too, I think. Yeah, deputized means nothing if they aren't pro-certified. So that's what, this is a big thing. Why aren't they can't be carrying that shit around if they're not pro-certified.
Well, not only that, that must put them in position sometimes too. What if something happens here? Are they allowed to go hands-on? Do they got to wait for Denver PD to save them? I mean, there's a lot of questions and a lot of things that are happening. Right here, I was reading this. This was,
What?
he was called the Lion of the Law or something like that. This was the sheriff. They dedicated this. I guess this guy took down the Ku Klux Klan and everything else like that.
What?
Yeah.
The lion of the law risked his life to bust the mob in Denver and led the fight to crush the Ku Klux Klan. Intelligence officer.
Oh, there you are.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, I'm sure.
So I sent it to your email,
I
but
got
I
that.
also printed it out for you just in case.
Okay.
So I wasn't sure, I wanted to make sure you got it. So it's got the phone number in here. So that's to the unit. And then, so I gave you the hyperlinks to click on, and then the instructions on how to get to each title where the statute resides. So that, and it's got a lot of good stuff on there, but I also gave you the link to our records request page, which has these hyperlinks in it and a couple others if you wanted to take a look at them.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, I get it, but the main point, you already know the point. We
I
went
know.
through, we won't go in circles. So I do appreciate your professionalism.
Thank you guys. I
Yes, ma'am.
appreciate you.
Appreciate you too.
Thank you for
Thank you.
working with me, okay?
Yep, you too.
Yeah, that's what it's
And
about.
if you
We
need
don't
some,
get there.
we'll keep working on it.
Yeah,
We
we're
can do what
working
we
on
can
it.
do, okay?
And we'll hit up some of the legislature for you too,
Okay.
okay? There we go.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank
Yep.
you.
You have a good
Keep
day.
rocking in the free world. My name's Howard.
Howie,
Yeah.
it's good to meet you, Howie. What's your name?
John.
John.
All right, we're out, folks. I'll wait and see if they're going. Thanks, you guys, for joining in. There's a lot of questions we got for them. Why they're not post-certified, but they carry firearms and shit around. And I understand how the court request doesn't work, or the jail roster, or any of that stuff. How we got to go through a different entity or some shit. That's just. You guys know they throwing us for a loop, but I'm actually
hands were
curious
rough, dude. Did you
on.
notice that?
Yeah, she is.
Her hands were
Mhm.
like a working man's hands.
Yeah, they're way rougher than mine. What the fuck?
I don't notice that too much.
Ask
but-
if I can set up a meeting with Sheriff Diggins to get answers. You know what, Ghost? I'll do that. I'll call the number. I'm gonna ask if I can get a meeting with Sheriff
Do you want
Diggins.
this?
Just come with me, fool. Fuck. Yeah, hey, Ghost, come down here and rock some shit up, man. Let's stir some pot down here. Start asking some real questions. Because apparently they keep telling everybody in there. Yeah, I'll hit you up, John. Right off the bat, right when I went in there, you guys filming, and the reason why I was like, all right, bro, I'm gonna film because I just seen the news on there doing the same thing. So They remembered us in there from last time though. That's why they didn't want to call PD.
Were they good to you in there? Or bad to you?
All right, guys. I appreciate you. I got one more live. You never know what's going to happen. Chilling with Howie a little bit today. Yeah, I'll get with some folks about this because I don't want to let none of this shit slide either. I mean, this is why things are happening the way they are because nobody asked these questions. I mean, look, I just got told the same thing. Like, he called the sergeant, the captain, everybody and their grandma came out again. Why? Because I was filming. He didn't give a shit about my court request. He didn't care about no jail roster. He was just like, oh, you filming. So, you don't tackle these issues, it just keeps happening to the next person, to all of us. So, I'm the type of cat that's like, nah, I'll stand ground. I don't give a shit. I'll go to jail over some shit, some unlawful something, change it. Anyways, it's Flanagan Courthouse right here. I was just in on Tuesday. Thank you guys for hopping in. I'll get a hold of you, John D. Appreciate you guys always having my back because that was I knew right off the bat when he asked me about you filming. I was like, ah, shit. Okay, here we go. Got some real folks in here. Thank you, Bill Stevenson, GCM, Lady, Ghost, Don. Appreciate you. We got good folks up in here. You guys have a lovely day and keep your eyes out for a live. Love you guys.